Ready to insert slate. Insert slate. Ready to lose slate. Lose slate. Ready to roll red. Ready to dissolve red with full audio. 3, 2, 1. Roll red, dissolve red, full audio. And we're going to ready to dissolve to cam 1. With the ME. Yeah, there you go. 3, 2, 1. Take cam 1.
Welcome to Weekend Buff Date. I'm Austin Kopnitsky. We've got
Ready
a great
server
show
green,
lined
full
up for
screen
this evening.
with full
So
audio.
Let's get right to it. Senator Lindsey Graham recently got to introduce both George W. and Jeb Bush at an event in South Carolina. He had some pretty interesting things to say.
Take server green, full audio.
You're going to hear not
Ready
only
cam 1 with
from
ME.
a president of the
you're good.
United States who understands what it's like for a nation to be at war. You're going to hear from the brother of the next president of the United States. I don't know about you, but I like bushes.
Take cam 1 with ME1.
Well, Lindsey, hello there. So there are a few
And
problems
you
with this
can
video.
get
First, Jeb
green
dropped out a few
in
days after
preview.
this, so no, he's not going to be the next president
Or
of the
sorry,
United
server
States.
red.
But mainly, I like bushes. You can see the regret in his face right after he said it.
And
Let's be
Nate,
real
get
here
that
for a second.
server red
Nobody
video
wants
ready.
another Bush in office any more than they don't want to sit next to James Holmes at a movie theater. Even Jeb's own mother said we've had enough Bushes before he even began his campaign. If your own mother telling you you can't achieve something isn't enough, I don't know what is anymore, Jeb. Good thing America decided to jump into the 21st century and shave that bush. In related news, the Republican presidential debate earlier this month got off to a slow start when the king of drowsiness himself, Dr. Ben Carson, slept through his cue to go on stage.
Take server red.
Let's welcome the candidates for the Republican nomination for
And
president.
go ahead and put
New
red
Jersey
in
Governor Chris
ME1.
Christie.
Thank you.
Dr. Ben Carson.
Texas Senator Ted Cruz.
Get ready to fade that audio down. And we're going to take back to cam 1. All right, go ahead and take cam 1.
Ben Carson, stalling like his presidential campaign. Look, it's pretty simple to figure out. When they call your name, you go on the stage. Now, here comes Donald, making America great again by not following directions. This is the president we need here, people. I mean, who wouldn't want an Islamophobic sexist who's been bankrupted 4 times running our country? So now, at this point, all the candidates keep passing them, and Ben still hasn't gotten the hint. Look, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want Ben Carson being my surgeon, let alone my president, if he can't seem to follow simple directions. Who knows? You could be having shoulder problems, and after surgery, you wake up and your other arm's worked on.
Get ready to
All
fade
he
up
would
that
say
audio
is,
again.
"Oh, well,
Go back
I
to full
didn't quite
screen.
hear which arm it
And
was. Oh, I need a nap.
go ahead and take that.
And lastly, we welcome back to the debate stage Donald Trump.
And we're getting ready to go back to cam
Introduce
1.
Josie in
Fade
here.
the audio
Yes, we're
down.
gonna
Not yet,
introduce
but
Ohio
soon.
Governor John Kasich.
All right, go ahead and take back to cam 1.
Ouch.
Fade that audio
That's when you know the
down.
moderators didn't have anything planned for you. Now, I can understand how they messed up with the whole Donald Trump and Ben Carson fiasco. I mean, they had their backs to the candidates and they were addressing the audience.
Go
But
ahead
this,
and
this is so
ready
much
server
worse.
green and
They were
preview when you
facing
want.
the stage,
That's
and
going to
they
be our
still couldn't
PSA,
figure out the
and then
difference
yeah, get
between
ready to
empty
switch to
podium
CG1
and
when he
John
starts the
Kasich.
tease.
Coming up after the break,
CG1.
we're going to the Weekend Buff Date desk to talk about teabagging, sexually transmitted Zika, and Bill Cosby. And yeah, it may or may not be one
And
story.
roll that PSA for me. Thank you. And we're going to go back to camera 2. Camera 1, you moving? You're moving. Good. All right. Aaron,
How's
can you
that
look
look?
at the camera for me? Camera 1. Can you tell Aaron to look at camera 1?
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet
All
one
right,
today.
Shannon, that looks good.
Visit
Little to the left.
shelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
That's good. Thank you. And camera 2.
Welcome back to Weekend Buff Date. I'm Colin
Ready,
Hart.
cam
I'm
3.
Sullivan. Here
With
tonight's top stories.
CG. Take cam
The
3.
Pope said he is now allowing
Go ahead
people
and
to use
insert that CG.
contraceptives in places stricken by the Zika virus.
And we're gonna
Although
go back
this
to,
directly
cam
contradicts
1.
with his religion, he was quoted as saying, "Safe sex is great sex, so you better use latex."
Take cam 1.
A behind-the-scenes video has
Insert CG.
surfaced of Johnny Depp angrily tearing
And
off
get
his
ready
Donald
for
Trump
server
mask.
green,
So
or
this begs
server
the question,
red.
Is
Sorry.
Donald Trump actually Johnny Depp? Our top investigators are on the case. So here's an interview recorded earlier today with Donald
And
Trump.
take that CG out, roll server red. Thank you guys.
Hey there, Donald. How you doing today,
And
my
we're gonna come
friend?
back to cam 3.
You know what? I'm fantastic.
It's good.
You know what? You know, I started off in Brooklyn. You know, my father gave me a small loan of $1 million, and you know, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm making my business, and feeling good.
Same here. Small loan of $25 from Louisville, Kentucky. Long way. Okay, so Donald, what our main question is for you today, what's your biggest sexual fantasy? I know, big guy.
He's trying so hard to
I would
stay in
say-
character.
My wife, Bianca, top of Trump Tower,
She's hot. She's hot.
swimming in the Shark Tank. You know how that goes.
I've heard about your Shark Tank. Don't you eat crunch berries up there every day?
Yeah.
In an inner tube?
In my
I've heard
inner
about
tube,
that.
you know, I would buy a second inner tube and you know, bring Bianca in there. You know how that goes.
To be honest with you, Donald, that sounds extremely hot. I would do the same exact thing. All right, cool, man. If you were to kill any politician, who would it be?
Ted Cruz. Dude's a clown, all right? You know, he's a liar. And I said in my last interview, he's a menace. So, Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz, okay. And we also want to know this, real quick, for viewers out there. I'm sure everybody's very curious. I know I am. What is your phone number?
Okay.
My phone number is 1-800-TRUMP. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Gonna put it right back in here. Thank you. Just wanted to get that one for personal use, everybody. Thank you. Okay,
You can
Is
just
it hot
off if
here
you
or
want.
what?
Yeah.
think so. You're hot, Donald.
And then you do
How
have a
many
second, though,
different
for the
animal
CG, because
species live
Colin's
in your
going to
dam?
reference the interview, and then I'll tell you to take the CG.
And
Got him! Got him! Donald! We got you there, buddy.
All right,
I wasn't
all right,
scared.
getting
I wasn't
ready to
scared.
go back to the
Safe.
news
I was
desk.
safe, everybody. Donald.
I wasn't scared. You were scared, not me.
I was scared. I was scared.
No.
I was scared.
No, I'm not scared.
I don't know what it is, but every single time I talk to you, I feel like I need to talk in a Brooklyn accent. But that is all the time that we have today, folks. Our best friend, Donald Trump. We'll see you next time.
Solve camera 3.
Wow, that
Ready,
was something.
CG.
In other news,
Insert
Shia LaBeouf
CG.
recently stayed in an elevator for 24 hours
Ready,
for the
cam
sake of
1.
art. If someone can stay in an elevator for 24 hours and call it art, I'm staying in bed for 72 hours and calling it a masterpiece.
Lose CG, take cam 1.
The gladiator match between
Insert
Taylor
CG.
Swift and Kanye West continues after T Swift calls out Kanye at the Grammys.
And
claiming,
camera 3, I need you
"Bitch,
to adjust
you
for
did
that
not
2
make
shot.
me famous." But Kanye isn't worried, tweeting yesterday, "I'm the
That was
ghetto
good.
Oprah. You get a fur. You get a
Thank
jet.
you very much.
Taylor Swift, you can suck my dick."
Take camera 3. And insert
20 years
CG.
ago, Peyton Manning allegedly sat on a female trainer's face
What happened?
while he was attending the University of Tennessee. This just goes to show that no matter who you are, we all did dumb stuff when we were 19. Here to comment, Peyton Manning.
Lose CG.
How's it going?
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Peyton.
Pleasure. Pleasure's all mine.
Okay, so Peyton, is the alleged face sitting true?
Well,
I don't know.
It's a good
I
question.
don't know what happened.
And, let me tell you something here.
And then,
All these viewers are
okay,
real
we got
hungry for
2-minute
some
warning.
answers, but
Cam 1.
You need to be hungry for something else.
Just for that 2
And
shot
when
for
I say
me.
something else, I mean an extra
And
large
that's
pizza
perfect
from
right
Papa
there.
John's.
Smells amazing. Is it still in there?
Nope.
It's not. We're just kidding.
And Aaron, can you set
So,
up?
did it really happen, or did something else
Thank you.
happen on that infamous day?
She
20
good?
years ago?
This is a very important
Alright.
topic to me, and when I heard
She's
about these
fine.
allegations coming
That
back
looks
up,
great,
I was
camera 1.
not
Don't
happy
move
for
a
pretty obvious
smidge.
reasons. And now I know you're all real thirsty for some knowledge, but you can also quench that thirst with an ice cold Budweiser.
Man, this is why he's my favorite football player. So
He
why
opened
were
it.
you happy when these came up? I wouldn't be happy if I were you, so kind of a weird question.
Yeah, well, it is definitely a good question, and I didn't want to have to deal with something like this right after I won the Super Bowl. And these news stories really hurt my reputation, but I know Nationwide will always back me up when I say, my balls never touched her face.
Perfect.
Take cam 1.
And now, for no reason at all, Kim Kardashian is joining us. Kim, your estimated net worth is $85
All
billion.
right, camera
Why?
2. Yep.
I'm
Put
hot
that in
and have
preview
big
for me,
boobs.
just for the 4 shot. You're on
Also,
top of it.
hashtag
Thank
bacon.
you.
Kim, You just had a boy. He was born. You announced his name. Then he just vanished. What happened to him?
Oh, I forgot I had the lower thirds. Oh, well.
He literally just popped out a few months ago, so he just needs to de-wrinkle, nice spa weekend, lose some weight.
Well, we all know you're the selfie queen. How do you take the perfect selfie?
Boobs out, chin up, hair on fleek. Here, I'll show you.
That might get a little inappropriate, but thanks for being here, Kim. That's all
And
the time
take
we
Cam
have
too.
for today.
See you next
Ready,
time on
input
Weekend
10?
Buff Date. I'm calling.
Ready to
And
dissolve
I'm
out the
Mary.
window?
Good night.
Dissolve out the window. Music full. Roll credits, please. We're going to sit on this for... Cut mics. We're going to sit on this for 10 seconds, guys. Ready to fade to black. 3, 2, 1. Fade to black.